Dito po sa nangyayaring kaguluhan po dahil po sa gitnang silangan, ang ating kalusugan ba ay dapat nating ipangamba ang ating mga out of pocket na mga bayarin sa ospital, sa gamot? Dapat ba tayo ay mag-alala na, Doc?
Well, dapat mag-alala tayo kasi if you remember during the time of the COVID pandemic, tinaasan po ng government ang COVID to 800,000 yung case rates. Ang ibig sabihin natin, ganito po yun. Pag ho kasi sa energy crisis, yun hong pagtaas ho din ng exchange rate natin ng dolyar at piso, some of the medications, services natin ay imported. So, yung cost of goods, pati yung mga gamot na yan, tataas yan definitely. Pati ang healthcare services, tataas din po yan. Ngayon, ang problema natin, during the time na meron tayong energy crisis, some of our people will not be able to go to the hospitals din dahil walang gasolina and even the doctors later on. But the most important one is that what if nagkaroon ka ng coronary artery disease, the heart attack ka? Number 2, kunyari ikaw nag-cancer na diagnose ka, na stroke ka, na ang bayad sa ICU ay 50 to 100,000 per day. Kunyari ikaw nag-diabetes, tapos kailangan mo ng marami na gamot na padialysis, COPD. What I'm saying, sana ang government should be able to increase the case rates or yung benepisyo out of their PhilHealth money, recast their budget so that you focus on the top 10 killer diseases of the country responsible for the 75 to 80% of the deaths of Filipinos by Pareto principle. Sa 10 sakit lang naman yan. So dapat, ang suggestion ko, i-increase nila pag na-heart attack ka based on their actuarial analysis. Let's say 500,000. Let's say ang angiogram, dahil naglabi ang mga health advocates, pag na-angiogram ka, 500,000 babayaran na ng government. Pero kunyari may cancer ka, ang mahal-mahal ng PET scan, MRI scan, biopsy, chemotherapy, paano na yon? So, wala kang trabaho, mahina ang kita, may energy crisis. So what I'm saying, the government should also include in the AFLI program. Kasi napansin mo yung grupo, wala doon ng Department of Health. Napaka-importante sa energy crisis ang kalusugan.
Yes.
So ang una nating dapat tingnan is whether yung gamot na sinusulong naman ni Senator Loren Legarda, natanggalin yung EVAT or value added tax or babaan from 12 to 10%, and then focus on the essential commodities like medicine and food na murahan, and then targeted lang yung mga luxury items. That is an emergency one, so that yung outpatient medications bababa. Ngayon, doon naman sa ma-admit, kasi maraming may sakit, ang gawin ng PhilHealth, temporary, let's say 1 year ito, kasi ang projection based on experts here and abroad, mga 1 year daw ito. According to the Prime Minister of Singapore, this is not a storm na dumaan lang. This is maybe for a long term. Ang gawin nila through the bayanihan na act nila, taasan yung case rates of the top 10 killer diseases of the country. Let's say 500,000 or 300. Ang bababa sometimes 20,000 lang nakukuha, 50,000 lang. And then after that, kung okay na, and then sa kanila adjust yung case rates rather than wala silang gagawin for the money. Di ba sabi nila, sobra-sobrang pera ng PhilHealth? This is the time right now to use the funds for the top.